Look in the mirror for a moment. You see a face shaped by thousands of choices. The way you cut your hair, the clothes you chose this morning, maybe something you put on your skin. It feels like you. It feels natural. But here is the thing. Almost none of it is natural. Almost none of it is yours. And the version of beauty you are chasing right now did not exist 100 years ago. Before the mirrors, the dyes, the filters, there was a human being who looked completely different from anyone you have ever seen. And that person was still considered beautiful. What did humans actually look like before beauty was invented? Go back 40,000 years. Your body is functionally identical to the person reading these words. Your brain is the same size, but your appearance is radically different. Your teeth are worn flat, not from neglect, but from use. You use them as tools, gripping hides, pulling sinew through bone needles. Researchers like Eric Trinkaus at Washington University found dental wear patterns that tell a story of a body used as an instrument, not maintained as a display. Your teeth are not white, not straight, and no one around you cares. Teeth are not a signal of beauty yet. They are a signal of survival. Here is where it gets strange. Early humans did have beauty rituals. They were just aimed at completely different targets. The oldest known cosmetic use dates back 100,000 years. Researchers Francesco De Rico and Chris Stringer found shell containers at Cueva de los Aviones in Spain, with traces of red and yellow ochre mixed with reflective minerals, applied to the body. 100,000 years ago, before agriculture, before written language, humans were already painting themselves. But why? Not to attract a mate the way a modern perfume ad suggests. The evidence points to group signaling, telling the world which tribe you belong to. Anthropologist Camilla Power found that the earliest cosmetics were not personal. They were collective. You did not paint yourself to stand out. You painted yourself to belong. This is almost the exact opposite of how modern beauty works. Today, beauty is about differentiation. Ancient beauty was about sameness, about wearing the same marks as the person beside you. 10,000 years ago, agriculture arrived. Societies became stratified, rulers and ruled, wealthy and poor. And immediately, beauty standards began tracking that divide. Where most people worked in fields under open sun, pale skin became a status signal. Not because pale skin is inherently beautiful, but because it meant you did not have to work outside. The beauty standard was not about aesthetics, it was about broadcasting your position in a hierarchy. The historian Umberto Eco traced this pattern across dozens of cultures and arrived at a conclusion that should make you suspicious of any beauty standard. No standard is natural. Every standard is an instruction manual telling you what your society currently values and what kind of person it wants you to want to be. Now here is the twist. For most of human history, the body itself was not the primary site of beauty. Behavior was. The San people of southern Africa have a concept sometimes translated as the beauty of action. Generosity was beautiful. Courage was beautiful. Skill was beautiful. The face was almost beside the point. Psychologist Nancy Etkoff at Harvard found that many features modern culture obsesses over, flawless skin, symmetrical faces, are evolutionary proxies for health. We did not evolve to find symmetry beautiful because it is aesthetic. We evolved to find it beautiful because it signals a body that fought off disease and won. Beauty was never about beauty. It was always about information. And if beauty is information, and if the information your culture needs has changed, then the beauty standard you are measuring yourself against is not a truth. It is a data point, a temporary local data point. The mirror you look into every morning was invented in its modern form in 1835. Before that, most people saw their own faces only in water or polished metal. For most of human history, you did not see yourself the way you see yourself now. Your appearance was not a private performance, it was a shared one. What did humans look like before we invented beauty? They looked like people trying to tell each other something true about who they were and where they belonged. You still do that. Every morning, without thinking, you do exactly what your ancestors did at the edge of a fire 100,000 years ago, grinding red stone into powder and marking yourself as one of the people. You are still marking yourself. You just forgot which fire you are standing around.